friends, my name is Natalia, and I wanted to talk to you about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart right now. It's the topic of the value of human life and the importance of human life. And the subject is not near and dear to my heart right now because I'm pregnant, and I am. My husband and I and our son are expecting a little baby. Not sure if it's a boy or a girl. We're about 11 weeks along. So there's a tiny life that's being knit together in my womb, and obviously that life is precious, and it's so precious to us. But I wanted to talk to you about all of life. I wanted to talk to you about, childhood and adulthood and the life of a handicapped individual, or the life of a human on death row, or the life of a person going through cancer treatments, or hospice care, or some kind of other care. That life is important too. And you can't put a dollar value on human life. Regardless of what shape and state it's in. And I want to encourage us to find ways to add value to human life. One of the ways that my friends and I have discovered that we can participate in this is through a foundation that we started called SewLoved Foundation. It's a nonprofit that we do, and what we do is take donated wedding gowns. And the reason we use donated wedding gowns is because wedding dresses, for the most part, are probably the most valuable gown that a woman can own, that a woman treasures. It's a huge time in her life, and there's a lot of value that's placed on that wedding dress. And so what happens is we take donated wedding gowns and we turn them into teeny tiny gowns to dress babies that die during birth, or soon after birth, or even as a fetus. They just don't survive and are miscarried. We make these little teeny tiny gowns from fragments of the wedding dresses, and we give them free of charge, obviously, to the hospitals. And the nurses at the hospital dress this baby for the mama, so the mama knows that this life is valuable, and the nurses know it's valuable, and someone out there cared so much that they would be willing to donate their most precious dress to the cause. And that's huge. You can't put a price tag on that. We're about to make a donation today to a local hospital here, and some of these gowns, I didn't sew any of these. I can't sew. I just do the businessy and paperwork side of it, and package these things and slap labels on them and stuff like that. So I can't take the credit for any of this, really. But we're donating about 215 of these little garments, and they're different sizes. We have little girl dresses, and we have little boy little tuxes. And they're made so they can be kind of slipped over the front and tied with ribbons in the back, and they're very easy to put on and off, and they're very delicate and soft, and these are fragile babies, and so we try to do what we can to ensure that these babies are honored, and that's huge. So I just wanted to talk to you about that, and I wanted to tell you why we do this, and I wanted to share with you the work that went into these. So every one of these dresses was made by my friend Nadia, and we were praying for volunteer seamstresses, And we were hoping to be able to make about 100 of these gowns per year, which is about a third of one hospital's need. I think in 2015 they said this one hospital in Greenville had over 300 families that went through the bereavement process. So we were hoping that we could make a small dent in this. And Nadia was able in just a couple of months to create 215 of these. I mean, I don't think you see this. I mean, there's a bow tie. There is a ton of detail here. These are really, really well made. And so the Lord really provided, and it's mind-blowing to me. And I wanted to just say thank you, Nadia, for all the work that you've been doing. May the Lord bless you. I am so thankful. I'm so thankful that people like you exist. And I'm so thankful that programs like St. Francis bereavement program exists. I'm so thankful that a baby doesn't have to be presented in a wash basin in cold, dark little tub like they used to be. And the programs like Angels Unaware exist. That's where we got our idea from. I'm so thankful that there are others that value life. And I just want to say God bless you. May God bless all of you, and may He keep you, and may He give you strength and wisdom to keep doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is very valuable. I want to say thank you, and may God bless you. I'll see you next time.